Welcome to the staff room, a place that's probably held up by the wood chip wallpaper that it's decorated with.
The spot rumoured to have been where Liz Truss was first taken to market. Oink, oink.
A space for loose talk, rusty forks, and the endless chitter-chatter of miserable staff. I'm your store manager, Rob.
And I shouldn't even be here, as suspended last week for caramelising all the onions with a very powerful and potent fart. I'm your co-host, Al. And as always, we're joined by our checkout staff, the feckless layabouts, Josh.
Hello.
And Tom.
Hello.
How are we doing this week?
Good afternoon there, boys.
Good
You're
afternoon.
right there. Is it the afternoon, or is it the evening, or is it the day? Is it the morning?
2 in the morning.
Nobody knows.
Why are you ringing me to do a podcast at this time?
Yeah, it's a bit like Vegas casino in here, isn't it? We just blow oxygen in and there's no clock, so we lose all conception of space
Yeah, it's actually
and time.
light outside. We come in at 7 p.m. We've been here an hour and it's light
I
outside.
believe we're all skint.
The Louis Theroux episode, right? You listen to it, won't you? When he goes gambling in Vegas and he goes with this guy who's meant to be a bit of a high roller, and he's spending this guy next to him spending a couple of $100 a hand, like. And anyway, Louis goes, it must be about midnight. He goes, oh, I'm done. I'm going to hit the sheets. Goes back down at 9 in the morning, and the guy's just there at the table like that, still burning money, and he just like, get the cameras off me. I don't want to talk. He's just like, he's been up all night.
Is that
just
the guy?
burning
He's
thousands.
like a businessman, and he's just
Something
he's
like
set
that.
himself 150. He has the guy like they have
That's
the guy.
it,
They have
yeah.
the guy's like a fixer, don't they?
That's
And
the kick Elton John out of the room
He's
or
like
something, 'cause he's
build
coming.
him up, and he going, oh yeah, so you're coming over for a little trip over, I'll get you in a good room and all that. And it's his job to basically keep them spending money. That's a seriously.
When I was in Vegas,
Bad job, that,
when I
innit?
was in Vegas, me and Matt met these lads. They were from Texas. They were probably about 21, and we were just speaking to them, and I just got a bit pally with them over a couple of nights because they were gambling in our hotel, and they took a load of money. And on the Friday and the Saturday night, we seen them, and then on the Sunday, because they won loads of dough, they didn't have any hotel. The casinos are open 24 hours a day, so they were just finding little chairs to like fall asleep in and stuff. But they were actually about 10 grand up. So when they were going just like drive back on the Sunday, or whatever, however they were getting back, the managers were coming up to them doing that, like, do you want to stay the Sunday night? Trying to give them rooms.
Yeah, they don't want anyone leaving with a big win, do they?
Of course.
Back with our money.
They give me chewing tobacco as well. Have you ever tried that shit?
No.
Oh, it's rancid. If you get the loose stuff as well, not because some of it's wrapped in it. Just like that.
Did you get a ting?
They didn't have a ting, but they did have a glass, and they were just sat there. Like,
Oh.
It's not the same as a ting.
no, it's more of a.
It's like Squelchy Tom's shoes. What was it? Squelchy Tom's cowboy name? What was it?
Can't remember.
Something Pete, wasn't it?
Spudgy Pete.
No, you're on about Spudgy
Spudgy
Pete.
Pete.
Nah.
Yeah.
No, it's from the.
We're on about the rhinebone cowboy here. Like a rhinebone cowboy walking in the dead of the night. The rimbone cat. Sorry.
So, what's cracking with the news this week, Josh?
Well, so I've been in the field this week.
Oh.
Yeah, in the journalistic field.
Oh, we're not
Journalism
having any
field.
music?
No, just. So yeah, so I have gone and done a bit of, do you know what I mean? Bit of ethnographical research. I've been there directing the place, and I've gone and looked at the Keswick Reminder, which, yes, it is a 6-page broadsheet from Middle England. Why do you need a local paper in broadsheet?
Why would they call it a reminder? It's like, so you already know about this, so we're just going to remind you of it.
If it's
Maybe
tabloid,
so.
it'd be 12 pages.
That's it. So let's check out the news. Smooth. Is Nessie on holiday as remains of Loch Ness Monster found in the Lake District? Thursday night, St John's Church Keswick instantly needs quiz team for next big match. 3 dads raise an amazing £1 million with the running round the UK for charity, and a runner has been hit by a car in a deadly hit and run incident in Porton Scale. And in the stores this week, in Aldi, we've got Oakland apples going for $1.29, and in Lidl, brownie puddings for 89p.
Wow.
Are the puddings brown or are they brownie?
The chocolate dip brownie puddings.
All right, okay.
I'll bring you in a little brochure.
I'm seeing maps.
So, yeah,
That
so look at this.
screams
So
Keswick
look at this.
newspaper.
Is Nessie on holiday? You see Nessie there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
See Nessie? We'll try and put
It's
this
a
up.
camel. Looks like a
There's Nessie.
submerged camel.
So it says here, surely some nest take. The reminder has identified where the Loch Ness Monster might be spending its holidays. Visitor Malcolm Richardson took this photograph earlier this month after a stroll close to Calf Close Bay at Derwentwater. Malculum, a regular to the area.
Malculum.
from South Shields, mate, tells us obviously it's pieces of trees. Malcolm's not an idiot. We're not dealing with an idiot here, are we?
Who wrote
this
that?
is a North Face wearing Pebble stacker we're on about. Do you know what I mean?
Malculum, the pebble stacker. The lake's most notorious pebble stacker.
Superman's nemesis. I shared it with my family on our WhatsApp group, and a couple of friends instantly picked up on it. Oh, obviously, Malcolm, this is a Loch Ness Monster from our families in Scotland. The comment read, the Loch Ness Monster is up on holiday. Yeah, so Malcolm thought it might...
The Mockless. Is that the Mockless monster?
The Mockless, yeah. So it does look a bit like the shape of Nessie, but yeah,
Dead wood, my friend.
that's it, innit? So moving on,
Who wrote that?
we've got...
And let's send them death threats.
So this is an urgent.
Tomorrow.
So this is an urgent appeal
For Al's birthday.
We've got a lot of stuff going on at the minute in society, and St John's Church needs a quiz team. You've got to pay to go yourself. It's £10. You get pie and peas, and they need a team for
Is
October.
that pie and peace or pie and
Pie and the peas, yes, mate. So they've got one on the 30th of October, which obviously we'll miss, but then they've also got one on the 30th of November as well. And they
30th of November.
Can't make it.
30th of
Should we do it?
Can't make it.
30th of November. They need one for some sort of.
Will be called
Lakeland.
John the Bapt quiz.
Hey.
Should we do it?
That's it. I named my daughter after biblical. I named my daughters after biblical figures.
Al's trying to avoid this question because it's like I'm not fucking driving to Keswick to do a quiz.
Yeah, I'm not having
Well, unfortunately, you are, Al.
What day is the 30th?
I'm not sure. We'd have to look. So yeah. So moving on, we've got a deadly hit and run incident in Portonscale, which is up in the lakes near Keswick, obviously, and Sarah Perry, 31. Has been out, and this is serious crime. This is 2:10 on a Thursday afternoon. Just normal time, not dark, not crime setting. Just a car driving through Portonscale. It's hit this woman. He's then got out and gone, "Are you all right?" She's gone, "No." She's got back in his car and drove off.
She drove off in his car?
No.
Well,
He's got out of the car, gone,
right.
"Are you all right?" She's gone, "No." So he's got back in the car and done one.
Can I ask why that's not on the front page and why it's just a little side story?
Well, she was all right, wasn't she?
Yeah. So
what's on the front page there?
Nessie.
Well, I was going to mention this.
Sorry,
Problem parkers driving us bonkers. Antisocial motorists spitting, swearing, and urinating at residents.
Urinating at
At residents,
Wow,
yeah.
sounds like Blackpool's in the house.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah,
It does say the demographic of people going to the lakes has changed. With some
How
people,
do you like it coming down to our town?
that's it. Yeah, we're just supporting
With
your
your
entire
endos.
fucking economy. Anyway, but yeah. So I don't know if you'll have seen this.
Whoa, who just said we're supporting you? What? Is that what you've just said about the Lake District?
We're supporting most of the economy, other than Southerners buying houses.
Do you know what? They fucking say this about Blackpool and it boils my fucking
Does it?
piss. Yeah. So fuck off with that.
Well, if you look at it, I mean,
we're supporting your economy. No, you're not.
it's probably
You're going up
statistic-
for a fucking week and drinking a few craft beers.
It's probably statistically inaccurate to claim, though, that tourism isn't the main denominator in Blackpool's economy. So it's a bit of I get why you're annoyed about it, but it's probably not statistically accurate. What was I going to say? Yeah, have we heard about the three dads raising money around the UK?
Well, we have, yeah,
Yeah.
because you mentioned it about 4 minutes ago.
So three dads. It's actually done amazing. They tragically lost their daughters to suicide, and they've raised over £1 million now for doing all these walks all around the UK. Really good shit. So we thought we'd give them a mention.
Yeah, instead of putting that on the front page, house meant for locals was listed on Airbnb for months. Fucking Jesus Christ. Who's in charge of the Keswick reminder?
Is it
I don't-
Ron Waffle and John Caramel?
Oh, honestly.
It doesn't matter what story goes on the front page or what's in the middle because it's not news, it's just a reminder.
Is it?
It's just a daily reminder of
Everyone
things.
knows.
Clocks going back can be confusing. I tell you what,
Yeah.
you've missed out on some blinders here,
Oh,
mate.
go up 2 hours
Oh,
early.
the whole thing's meant.
whoa,
The
whoa,
whole
whoa,
thing's meant,
whoa.
mate.
The Alzheimer's Society has said that people with dementia need support when the clocks go back.
They does it themselves these days.
Because they think it's 1953.
I think they need support all year round, probably, not just when the clocks go back.
I know, yeah. And also, this is quite funny. I didn't mention this in the news, but as a little aside, Potfest is on the 28th to the 30th of October. Potfest in Cumbria, where 80 ceramic artists will be under one roof exhibiting their pots.
Nice. I wonder if there'll be any bongs there. I'll tell you what I noticed, Josh. As you pulled the paper out, I got a little glimpse of the back, and I seen you circled. There's a cat gone missing, but you've not mentioned it yet.
Yeah, so we'll get round.
It's been found.
It's a reminder, isn't it? Still missing.
Is this the missing page at the back?
So William, a.k.a. Bill, was last seen...
Is that the cat?
Yeah.
Is it called Bill?
Bill the cat. Yeah, Bill the cat.
Right.
He's got William, a.k.a. Bill, was last seen on the 8th of October. Our beloved black and white black cat with distinctive white whiskers.
Black and white black cat? Does it say flipping black and white black cat?
It doesn't. It just says black cat. I got one tongue-tied.
I don't think that's how tongue-tied works.
Is it not work?
By reading words that aren't there. That's not how being tongue-tied works, mate.
Our beloved black cat with distinctive white whiskers usually inhabits St Kentigern/Crossway areas, but has been seen far afield as the new Premier Inn. Microchipped and fixed. Please check your sheds and outbuilding. Reward for any information that is leading to his discovery.
How much?
Depends.
Does it say if he's a particularly large cat? Because there's a panther been spotted in Warrington recently.
Oh, has there?
Yeah. No.
I wonder if I have to text Mike.
It was a large cat. It was a large cat.
I've seen a video. It was a fucking large cat.
It's always the same. It's a big cat.
Have you seen the documentary, the mini documentary on hunting big cats in the UK with all like the Beast of Bodmin Moor and all that?
No.
It won a load. I'll send it to you. It won a load of. If anyone's interested, give us a shout and we'll sort out the link to it. But it won a load of film awards. It's just this really cool little independent documentary about people who hunt big cats in the UK.
Vinyl Records wanted 20 years experience.
In what? Wanting records?
Yeah. Pretty much, yeah. That's it. Well.
I've been wanting records for 20 years, pal.
Lee, if you're watching, I've got some.
Honestly, I read, other than the sport, I read that cover to cover, and it's a good read. Like,
if you need a laugh.
Yeah, well, it was just quite
about
cool.
The hit and run was hilarious, wasn't it?
Yeah. It was just cool to. Obviously, I was there on holiday, weren't it?
Fucking hell! You didn't. Fairy tale ending. Monique Rebanks of Stainton writes, "I've been looking for a long time for a Flyer Garrick toadstool that wasn't partly eaten, and the other day I found one. I was well happy."
It's a good proper picture of one there, isn't it?
The Flyer Garrick. Go on, you big triphead. Why have you been
only
looking
a few
for one that wasn't?
Go and drink some reindeer piss.
They've all been partially eaten.
Yeah, make
by
sure
these nutters.
you prepare that properly, Monique, because otherwise it'll make you
bad
fucking
news.
ill.
Alice.
So that's
Alice.
the Keswick reminder, which I felt was pretty good. There was a good bit in it as well about traditional farming versus climate-friendly
Did they
farming.
steal that from the local
Interesting.
Alzheimer's home?
No.
If anybody's watching and you have a weird paper in your end, send them in to us. Just DM us on social media or something, or contact us through the website. Maybe you could don't ask Tom about it, and yeah, we'll accept your paper and we'll get Josh to highlight.
Definitely, a bit
The
local
worst
news.
stories.
Yeah.
The worst stories.
Yeah.
And then one good one at the
we
end.
used to be able to do that with a Gazette, but now it just encourages people to grass on everyone, so it's just like pointless getting it.
Awful publication that.
Yeah.
They're just owned. Basically, what's happened is
it
it's not locally
JM
owned.
Media or something?
JP Media or
JP
something
Media.
like that. They own fucking loads of these little papers up and down the country, and it's just the same as everything else. A fucking monopoly. Just serving
You
up
can't-
boring shit.
I've tried to phone them for stuff, and you just can't even get through to
No.
them. It's a while back, like you just
No.
can't get in contact with them. You just can't, and they just churn out. You know, it wouldn't surprise me if they've just got AI writing most of the stories for some of these now.
Well, it's a weekly paper, this as well.
Yeah, mate, it's a good bit of kit. Like
Good
some of
bit
these,
of
look
kit.
at these here.
How much
Good bit of kit.
You read that front to back in 10 minutes and then wait a
Took me
week,
about
for the
40
next
minutes.
one.
Took me about 40 minutes to read it.
I wonder how many people are buying them. Sex offender in court after vigilante sting.
There was one in. I didn't want to lower the tone, but there was one inside about a PC copper who's been done for sexual groped claims. He was done like 2 years ago, and now it's been adjourned till like next year. So he's had 3 years on full pay, just potentially
All
groping.
cops are bastards. Yeah.
And mall cops.
Mall cops, yeah. Paul Blart,
They're
he's
just
a
as bad.
bastard.
He's a bad wasp, him.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was born in wedlock. Wetlock breeders. Not like the good old days.
Would you would you like to see what's on my cheese board?
I would
What's
love-
on Bobby's cheese
We got
board?
this week. What's on the cheese board?
Got the world's strongest cheddar. Might not be the world's strongest cheddar, but it's an exceedingly strong cheddar.
But it does say world's
after
strongest.
the last one,
Don't say world's strongest. No.
The world's hottest.
that last one, the world's hottest one.
Yeah.
I don't know if it was the cheese or not, but that night I woke up at 4 a.m, like shitting through an eye of a needle
Oh,
and
yeah, you
puking,
said, yeah.
and I got to take the next day off work.
Did you?
Yeah,
I wish
Really?
I'd had.
You're doing well there with that knife, Rob.
I wish
Come
I'd
on,
had.
lad.
I wish I'd had more of that stuff.
It's
It's very
absolute- yeah,
nice
I've
stuff.
still got a bit of that.
That hot stuff. Have you?
Yeah, put some on the burger the other week, and
Oh yes.
no, it was a bad decision.
Oh,
Like, it was
mate.
really hot.
Daniel's been eating quite a bit of it because I've got some at home as well.
I might buy my own stash. Just a little bit's enjoyable.
Yeah, no, yeah, definitely.
Yeah, Daniel's been eating quite a bit of it, but then he's not had any
seem
for
to
a
be
while.
struggling with that cheese
that
there, Rob.
knife's really good, isn't it?
Yeah.
It just cuts through it like butter, doesn't
Do you want
it?
the Japanese pulsar?
Do you know what's happened?
There's a screwdriver there. Can do a better job.
Because the cheese has been out of the fridge for a while. It's gone very squishy.
It's just,
Are you limiting
this is
yourself this
lovely,
week then, Al? Do you think it'd be a day off tomorrow after the world's strongest?
Does it smell strong?
I'd imagine it will. Don't ask Rob.
Yeah, I can't fucking smell. My nose doesn't work.
Oh, what a good... I can smell it from
Are we
here.
going in, boys? This is.
Well, nice, this, you know.
Is it?
Oh, yeah, it's tasty, that.
Don't eat it too close to the microphone.
Well, I hope
You
this...
can just hear the melody to Jerusalem in the background. You know?
Yeah, so this was Lim Bank Farm strongest cheddar.
Oh,
Well done, Limbank
Very-
Farm. That's
It
a
is
serious bit of kit.
It is strong.
It's all right, a real potent, strong cheddar flavour, and then it just gets really creamy.
It's got, you can see it's got that little bits of salt in, I think. You know what I mean? That's,
very good.
Yeah, thoroughly enjoyable cheese, that.
Very nice.
and I do like the cheese board, Rob. The cheese board with the retractable knife.
Yeah, the knife shit, though.
That's like, so when you engaging in, you know, carry a baseball bat with a baseball, you just go, you've got a knife, mate. You go, yeah, but I got a fucking cheese board, pal.
It's more of a cutting knife. That packaging required some sawing action.
Yeah, it did, didn't it?
Yeah.
Shout out,
Like I
Bill
say,
Shakes.
because it's been out of the fridge for a while.
Bit softer.
Yeah, it's very soft.
Nice.
gorgeous,
That's very nice.
Very tasty cheese, isn't it? Do you want some more?
I'd love a bit more, please.
Why not? Let's wait till
Hope so.
let's wait till the end. No one wants to listen to us chewing on cheese.
You say no.
All right, well, Al's going to
It's
listen
not
to
that.
What's
back
that?
to it.
ASMR stuff, yeah.
That's not ASMR. That's horrible, horrendous.
I love all them ASMRs, like, or whatever. It's always like girls in bikini. It's never a bloke called Tezza, is it? Just sat there going,
In corduroy.
yeah, like, you want to
No, I
read the
think
back of
that's
the
exactly what it is. It's not girls in bikinis, is it? It's
back of the Daily Star.
people breathing and shit.
Do you want to
Go,
hear,
go on Twitch and type in
Oh, no,
ASMR.
no, it is just, yeah.
do you want to hear me corduroy chafe me thigh?
Fat chap. I've got some fat chap.
That's his name for his Twitch
Oh,
stream.
Listen to me fucking pull my...
Oh, did you watch?
Gonna just climb outside of me fucking denim fucking underpants now.
Have you watched
Phil-
Fat Shaft's stream this week?
My filled denim underpants.
Can I have one of your beers, John?
I was going to say, you got some
mate.
beers going on there.
I've only got two,
Oh, well, sod it then.
unfortunately.
It's just descended into
Yeah.
fucking eating and drinking now,
Yeah.
isn't it?
If you'd like to sponsor us, Brewdog,
thanks,
we're
yeah.
here.
Yeah,
Fanta Zero, if you're on board.
party's over. Just get yourself some cheese and that. Has anyone touched you up this week, Al?
touched me up.
I can't remember what your section was.
Was he not
called.
playing with Al? He was playing
close.
with Al.
It was close.
Yeah.
It was close. You weren't far off, Rob. You weren't a million miles away.
Playing with Al.
Playing with Al. Well, I might be able to do something.
Yeah, you're going to be knackered. They said they're shutting the CBBC down in a few years. They're playing with the Al's got a shelf life. Playing with the Al.
Well, funnily enough,
Bit like the Aldi.
this one does have a bit of a sexual tone to it.
Yeah, of course, because you're presenting it, mate.
Tom's invested.
Right up your Strasser.
It's called Don't Make Love.
That's me, Al.
And this is just
The alternate beautiful South hit.
yeah, and it's indie developer Maggie's presents to you Don't Make Love, a short, highly replayable text adventure game about love, loss, morality, and death. Assume the role of a praying mantis in a relationship.
Is that a euphemism?
Yeah, and yeah, it's a text-based game. You start up and you can choose if you want to be the male or female, and then you just enter into a dialogue, and it's about the female being unsure about progressing further because she really likes him, and if you carry on, they have sex, then they eat them, don't they? So
Yeah.
she's wanting to progress it
You
further.
got to put her off.
Well, she asks you lots of questions. Starts going into things about when they met in the field and the time that he got.
Oh, so praying mantis is caught.
Yes, yeah, and you can choose to hug. You can choose to
Finger. Is a finger there? Finger in the back seat of a Nissan Sunny. Is that on there?
I think praying mantises are the best cut out for fingering.
Exactly, especially when Ron rocks up to the Odeon with a popcorn bucket with a hole in.
One arm.
yeah, and I've only played it through once.
So you could manage, innit, pal?
And
About 5 minutes.
Building up my energy ever since.
Yeah, I played through once. Played through as the male, and I couldn't get through to the act. I couldn't. Yeah, because she's wanting not to do it.
I've got some Turkish Viagra at home. You can.
Yeah, you've got to try and ask the right questions and react to what they're saying, and I just couldn't do it. In the end, she got pissed off and went, "Well, what'd she say?" She said, I said, I wouldn't do it with a shit mantis like you. And then what?
I had a similar incident with a prostitute in Amsterdam.
Yeah, that's it. You go over there and sit with your fucking other girlfriend, is what she said.
Yeah, that was pretty much it. And then said, get lost. And then so I had to try again. But I haven't tried again yet.
Lower your standards, I'd say.
I know, I thought she was being a bit needy, to be honest, but I'm better off out of that relationship.
Yeah, I think so, mate. Yeah, for the best, mate.
Yeah, I might just play as the female next time round and just jump straight to sex and eating.
Yeah.
Or just skip the sex bit and go straight to eating.
Just you and the kids from now on, Al, eh?
That's it. He's got a Spider-Man suit up there under that, and he's ready to climb up Buckingham Palace.
Oh, has anyone ever climbed up Buckingham Palace before? It's not really the first choice, is it, for climbing up?
No, but there is footage of young people jumping out windows.
At Buckingham Palace? Yeah. Young people?
Yeah.
Of their
Young
own
little
accord.
princes and stuff?
Yeah, I'd have to find it to comment further on it, because I don't want to go too far down.
Was it the
conspiracy
Storrett
hole,
Army?
Yeah. It probably was the Storrett Army, yeah. Shout out Storrett, good lads.
Yeah.
Have you watched Storrett?
No.
They're really good, just free running parkour guy lads.
Oh,
like,
yeah, sorry, I know
decent,
you're
mate,
about.
Really
that
cool.
ginger lad.
Yeah.
What is he, Toby?
Toby, yeah.
He's just so
I have
sick
seen
at
it, yeah,
climbing.
I've seen a few of
Good
them, yeah.
stuff.
Very
yeah.
good stuff.
Yeah, I didn't know what you were on about at first.
It's an open invite to the Storrett lads to come on the podcast. There you go.
Won't fit him in.
Yeah, we could put the thing there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I bet you couldn't put it there, though.
No, I couldn't know because that's out
But
of
you
shot.
could put it there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Put it there.
At Storrett.
Yeah. Try and put it on top, Josh's head on top of it. Go on.
It's about just there.
That's not going to be on top of his head, that. I think
That's
you need to,
alright.
like, put it there like that.
What about a subscribe button here?
Yeah, it's there.
Is it?
It's there now.
Is it
It
there
took
now?
me about 20 seconds there to realise what was going on. I was like, whoa, what do you mean put the star? I thought you meant put the camera, change shit.
No,
And it's one of them buttons.
Yeah, it just goes there. Enjoy that, Al.
Yeah. So, how would you rate it out of 10?
I'd probably give it a 6.
Bearing in mind that the scale for rating these games is based on these games and not like a normal game. It should.
Indie scale.
I would give it a 6 out of 10.
I think we should use a binary scale, and it's either 0 or 1.
Yeah, so I'll probably put, because I haven't rated the other ones, so I reckon
What was it?
dinner date I give an 8.
An 8.
That's a 1.
An 8 for the dinner date. What was the other one I played?
It was the old lady.
Yeah, the old lady. Oh yeah, the old lady one. Yeah, graveyard one.
Yeah, that was it. Yeah.
Yeah. So
Come die with me.
That's got to be a 9 because that was really
Whoa.
strange.
Another one.
God,
We played some
it.
wacky games back in the day, didn't we? Because we had a PC. It was like before the days of Windows and stuff. And what was the one with the spaceship? Do you remember that? And then
Commander Keen.
No. There was one.
Oh,
I think
yes,
it was called,
yes.
That called Arcadian or something like that. But you ended up in a bar.
That was the texting one. You had to type in your commands what to do.
So you had to. You were on a spaceship, and then your spaceship basically crashed.
Yeah.
And then you were on an alien world, and it had you found a little bar.
You had to
And went
find
into the bar
you had to find the spaceship, and then you'd fly to that other planet because you spent all the time on a desolate
All the
planet.
time in the bar.
Yeah.
No, well, you got to the bar, and it was like Star Wars, where they have the music playing and that. But it was old, obviously just
Yeah.
old
You had to push the
school.
rock onto the
Pixelated.
spider from the bridge, and it just took ages, and you get so far and die, and it
And
takes
then
you
nothing. And
forever.
then once you get to the planet, there was nothing to do. Basically, it was.
Get a job. You had to get a job. didn't
Yeah.
you?
I just
in the
remember.
Yeah, it
bar.
was the 80s, mate. It was Thatcher.
Yeah.
Thatcher,
You played on an arcade game, and if you lost, a little machine came along and turned you into dust.
yeah,
And
just
another little
evaporate.
machine came and swept you up, and that was the end. Like game, you got to start back.
Lobby brush, and then you were all the way back to the very beginning again. It's fucking nuts. I'm sure.
Was it not? It's called Space Quest.
Yeah, I think it was.
Yeah, it was. Yeah,
I bet we
Space
can find
Quest.
that.
You can. Yeah,
You'll be able to
Make it
download
appear
it
there.
for free. That
put it there.
one of them ones
Yeah,
you
yeah.
just download off a website.
It will be. You
now.
can get it now.
Yeah.
I've tried.
Yeah, Space Quest. That was nuts. Commander Keen was a classic as well, though, wasn't it?
I've just remembered I bought some when I was in a sweet shop in Keswick that was a staple of my youth, and I was going to bring them on so we could try
There was a
it.
what?
So I got them. Do you guys remember Toxic Waste sweets?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I had I found some Toxic Waste. Do you?
They're not that sour, are they? Really?
Oh mate,
as an adult, they're
mate.
not.
Honestly, I was spitting on the streets of Keswick. Like,
Would you make the remind the
That's it,
Keswick
yeah,
reminder?
yeah.
That's right.
Blackpool folk, here you go.
Yeah.
Spitting,
And
swearing,
Did you
urinating.
urinate on some residents as well? Did you?
That's
These are Toxic Waste sweets.
Did you not bring us any Kendall mint cake back?
No, because I thought we're not knobheads.
And it's
Do you know what I mean? I don't. It like. Does anyone
Horrible.
like it?
I don't like it.
Do you like it?
love
Oh, I feel guilty now. I would have brought you back
I
some
love
back
a
if I
bit of
knew you
Kendall
liked it.
No, no.
I'm not into the chocolate covered one.
Just the proper,
Just the
white one.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
like that. It's a bit like a fries, isn't it? Them fries, mint, sweet things.
Yeah, I like them.
Yeah.
Well, this is exciting,
Isn't
it? Talking about
it?
candle mint
Yeah.
cake and
about as
fries.
exciting as a fucking-
that.
It's as exciting as a wet walk in the lakes, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, people could go and watch any other number of podcasts that
They
are
can.
just about fucking murder mysteries, couldn't they?
And they should.
Yeah.
They probably should, actually, yeah.
Scathing attack on other podcasts there.
And then come back to this one.
Yeah, because you know where it's at.
Press subscribe.
Oh, dear, read me. Great. Let's do more of that for more editing.
Let's just do that. The Tommy gun.
Oh God! Look! Whoa!
Josh has gone to
It's like that scene at the end of
2056.
X-Men, like that. No, sorry, you can't do it. Sorry, cut that. God.
Yeah,
Sorry.
reference was lost on me.
Yeah, Stevie Wonder.
Shall we get on the shop floor? Yeah.
Better
let's
add.
Fuck off. Yeah, thanks for listening. It's goodbye from me. It's goodbye from Al.
Goodbye.
It's goodbye from Josh. Bye. It's goodbye from Dom.
Bye. Well, go on then.
Go on.
Get out of
Fuck
here.
off.
Shut the door behind you.
Don't let the door at your arse on the way out.